looking pretty good here, we got to say. If you're coming into Kentuckiana, in the 80s and clear skies at the moment.
And we usually aren't talking about the 80s that much around this time of the day. So we're on our way to a very nice setup across Kentuckiana for this afternoon. Yes, starting this morning off into this afternoon off into the lower 80s. Not that bad. As we continue going throughout this day, we've got plenty of sunshine on our side across all of the Ohio Valley. Clear skies sticking around with us. That northeast wind still bringing in a steady amount of that less humid air. There's some activity farther off towards our northwest, but that's going to stay away from us. We're still on track to have a very pleasant pattern sticking around Kentuckiana for today. A few of these fair weather clouds popping up now that we're getting a bit more of that daytime heating, but otherwise we're still on track to have a very normal August day, which includes temperatures reaching the upper 80s, quiet conditions. We are warming up slightly by our Thursday, and we're also going to crank up the humidity just a bit as we head throughout the remainder of this week, and it's going to stay in a bit of a stable humid pattern for us. So that's something to keep in mind as we head into our weekend, but keep in mind also that our mornings still will start off into the lower 70s, so it's still looking nice as we continue to go throughout these next upcoming mornings. The northeast wind still around with us, keeping us quiet, calm, dry all across Kentuckiana for the remainder of this Tuesday. By 11 p.m., we'll have temperatures ranging in between the 60s and 70s. We're likely cooling down all the way into the 60s as we head into our Wednesday morning. There will be a few of those additional clouds popping in throughout Wednesday afternoon, and we'll see that south wind still sticking around from time to time, and that's going to help increase some activity farther off towards our east. And that's likely where we're going to see the development of some of our typical summertime showers. They'll try and pop in and out throughout Kentuckiana as we head throughout the remainder of our Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. Thursday morning starts off with that south wind that's going to carry back more of that humidity. So Thursday afternoon is likely going to be a day that you notice more of that humidity sticking around with us, and that's going to allow for a few more of those pop-up showers and thunderstorms to develop throughout our Thursday afternoon. But tonight, still expecting temperatures to make their way into the 60s. Still a pleasant evening and pleasant night for us. Tomorrow morning will still begin with decent conditions, but we are keeping the rain chances still in the forecast for our upcoming afternoons. Very typical summertime pattern where we're going to see some of those pop-up showers and thunderstorms throughout our Friday afternoon. But notice how the activity goes. It really activates throughout the afternoon and then it fades away through the night. So that just means typical summertime shower activity, very scattered in nature, still keeping that set up around for our Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Sunday actually trending a bit drier for us, likely a few passing clouds, some isolated showers that are very separated from each other, likely throughout our Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, but otherwise just a very typical August pattern for us as we go throughout the next 7 days. 90 degrees for the high on Thursday. As I mentioned, some slightly increased summertime shower activity for our Friday and Saturday. Monday of next week is whenever we'll see those temperatures return back to 90, likely a bit warmer next week. Now let's look at your 7-day weather details. Brooke?